Hey everybody, welcome back. This your boy CS Killer Kid Boo coming at you back with Power Rangers Ninja Turtles review number 4. Now, if you have not been on my channel and you would like to know what's going on, please like and subscribe and check out issues number 1 through 3 review on my channel so that way you can get all caught up without any spoilers happening to you. Because I don't want anybody to get spoiled. I want you to know what's going on. Also, this is a spoiler review. So I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you remember at the end of issue number 3, the Rangers gave the Turtles the morphers because they can't morph because Shredder drained them from their morphers. Now, the Zordon teleports the Turtles onto a rooftop in New York where Wildfire is attacking, and the Turtles now have to get ready to do battle. They also teleport with April, which means that April is the Pink Ranger. Now, we cut to Ralph and Leo talking, and Ralph's telling Leo that he doesn't like fighting in the open like this, and Leo agrees with him. He doesn't like it because the people in New York, when they normally see the Turtles, they run in fear, they run scared because they do not understand. And Leo tells him that's what these morphers are for. When they morph, they're going to be covered up, the helmet on, no one's going to actually know who they are. Hopefully, people are like, oh, these Rangers are different, maybe a new set of Rangers. And then we cut to Mikey and Donnie, and Mikey's all like, dude, we gotta say the pose, we gotta do the dance, we gotta do everything. And Donnie's like, come on, when are we ever gonna do this again? And Leo's like, okay. And they hit the iconic word, it's morphin' time. And I love how Leo's face is just so serious, a true leader, and Ralph is in the back like, man, I can't believe this. And they say it's Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Saber-tooth Tiger, and Tyrannosaurs, and boom, we get the Turtle Rangers. They look amazing, they look glorious, they look fantastic. I am amazed at what Boom Studio and IDW did with this because they look phenomenal. I love the fact that even though they're still turtles, Rangers, they look just like turtles with the shell on their back. I love how Donnie is the Black Ranger, how Ralph is the red, Mikey is the yellow, and April is just nice as the pink. But look how Leo is just leading the chart as the Blue Ranger. It just looks so amazing, so wonderful. I love how they did this. And now we're gonna cut to the sewers where the Rangers are a little skeptical because they don't have their powers. But Master Splinter is telling them that, as I often remind my sons, strength can be lost, speed can be taken. These things do not define who you are. And that is true. He's letting them know that you're not Rangers because you have your morphers. You are Rangers because that's what you always are. Trusting each other. Teamwork, focus, be one. Never let that slip your mind. And he lets them know this, and they rally up, they get their outfits, and now we have the Ninja Rangers. And I love how they look. I love the design. I love Billy with the shades. Everybody know I'm a Billy fan. And they just look amazing. And now we're gonna cut back to where the Turtles are continuing battle on Wildfire and the Putties. And this is why I go back when I say, when you morph, even if you have no fighting skills, you get abilities, because April literally states that she's never shot a bow in her life, and right now she's like Robin Hood. So she's getting abilities and skills that she's never had before because of the morphing grid. And that also applies to the Turtles because they're already skilled fighters, so now all that data comes to them. And we have Mikey now having fun with it, swinging his dagger chucks, and he doesn't know if they're dagger or chucks, and he's just having the time of his life while he's fighting. And then Ralph is all like, you guys are missing the best part. These things ain't human, we can finally cut loose. And then we cut back into the sewers where the Rangers are now traveling with Casey through the sewers to go find Tommy. And Casey's, giving them directions. He knows this thing by the back of his hand. And because with the device Billy made, they're able to track it. And it leads them straight to where the Technodrome is. And if you remember what Shredder said, very few humans, many humans enter and very few leave. Sorry about that. And they are sneaking into the Technodrome to go find Tommy. And with Casey, because Casey's been there before, he knows the Technodrome, so it's kind of cool that he's leading them this. And they sneak in, they ambush some of the foot soldiers who are unaware and on the search for Tommy. And like I said, these are the elite foot. These are some of the best of the best. And we cut to Baxter Stockman telling Tommy that Shredder will kill him, but before he do, he wants to give him a little sample to see how his body reacts, his cellular structures. And just before he can do all this, Tommy is saved by his friends. They come in, save the day, Baxter flees. But before the reunion can actually be felt, before we can get the team, oh man, we are so hit, they are ambushed by none other than the Elite Foot, and in a battle between the Rangers and Casey go on against the Elite Foot in a fight that is actually pretty interesting, because like I said, this now you see in the Rangers, they're martial artists, and they are battling the foot in a collision fight with Tommy, Casey, They're just doing it. And it's so amazing to see this because Rangers are fighting. And now we're going to cut back to the Turtles battle on Wildfire. And Wildfire seems to have the Turtles on the rope. And I can understand that because the Turtles are still getting used to this newly found power. So that's pretty cool. And, you know, Donnie tells Leo it's time to bring out the big guns. And Leo said, all right, Donnie, I'll follow in your lead. And Donnie says it. Power staff. And we know where they're going with this. And then we get the power bow. Everybody, if you're a Ranger, you know where this is going. Mikey summons his power chucks. And like I said, I just love how their weapons change into what the Rangers have. And you got Leo summoning out the power blades. It is just so beautiful to see this come together. And then Ralph throws up the power size. And everybody knows when all that comes together, you get, bam, there it is, the power blaster. But we're going to call this the Turtle Blaster because they have forged their weapons and they use it to obliterate Wildfire. And they are celebrating, high-fiving each other. Good job. April's like, you know, you guys should bring a girl in the battle more often. And it's true, she actually helped out. She performed her part. And then Don's like, guys, and right there, they are being applauded by the people they thought would fear them, the people that have feared them. And this is just the monumental moment to see them standing and getting their overdue recognition. And we cut back to the Rangers still fighting the elite foot, and then out of nowhere, Baxter Stockman unleashes his newly found Putty soldiers. And these are a mixture of the Putty and the Foot, and they have no mind, no brain, and they just destroy. Look at this. They destroy everything in their way, even their own elite foot, just annihilating them because that is how they are designed. Killing their own teammates, knocking Casey down, and the Rangers and the Foot are trying to take them out, but it's just so much going on. And it is just so chaotic because these Putty Foot don't care. They just going to destroy. And as you can see, they're about to destroy Tyler right now. And it's just so sad, but he is saved right by Tommy with his signature line, "Saya!" And he tells him, get away from his friend. And Tommy tells Tyler, like, this is what I've been telling you. These Foot, they only care about themselves. They have no moral, no code, no honor. They only want what's best for them. They don't care about you. If you die, you die. And I'm glad you're saying that right now. So please get your Foot and your friends and come on, let's get out of here. I'm not going to leave you behind. I promise. And Tommy gets Tyler, they pull him up. Tyler gets the Foot out. He gets the Rangers out and they start to flee because they have no choice because these Putty Foot are on a whole new level. And it's just so amazing. And then now we're going to cut to where Rita and Strutter are talking. And, she's like, yet they managed to escape. And Strutter's are like, Stockman's Putty Foot soldiers, they, had some troublesome. And then Rita's is like, I'm starting to question this new partnership of ours. I'm starting to have doubts, like, should we even be working together or should I just destroy you right now? And that's the look that she literally has, right? And Strutter, like I said, with his new formally power, is saying, instead of putting misfortunes on someone else and blaming each other for our failures, why don't we just take the direct approach? And what he means by direct approach, ladies and gentlemen, he really means a direct approach. Because now we are in Central Park, just a regular day after Wildfire is destroyed. People are celebrating, Tommy is saved. No, you don't get no break. You don't get anything because when Strutter wants to take the direct approach, he has no more games. It's no more games he's playing. He is ready to destroy. He is ready to win. And out of nowhere, in the middle of Central Park, bam, the Technodrome has arrived through the ground and led by none other. Who is on top of this fleet? My boys, Bebop and Rocksteady. Yes, I am a diehard Bebop and Rocksteady fan from the Turtles, and just to see them back again after Goldar knocked out Rocksteady last time, just to see them back. And Rita says, make these mutants grow. And when we all know, when she says make monsters grow, they grow to tower over cities to destroy everything in their way. And now, not only do you have Bebop and Rocksteady, they're now towering monsters, and they've been waiting to level this city since day one. And now the Rangers and Turtles are watching it on the television, and April wants to get there. Ralph's like, baby, they're bigger, their brains got smaller, they're dumber. And Jason is asking Billy, hey, is it possible that we can get back into our morphin form? Can we? And Billy's telling him, Alpha's still working on some things, so we can't do it. So that only leaves one other option. And everybody knows what this one other option is. And Billy looks at Donnie and says, with a smile on his face, so much for a tour. And Donnie's reaction, look at his face. It is so amazing because he's geeked out because he's been asking to do this since day one. and we cut to the Rangers inside the Megazord, driving it into Battle of New York City to handle Bebop and Rocksteady, who are on a rampage in the city. And this is what the comic ends now that we have the Turtles inside the Megazord to do battle against Bebop and Rocksteady. I, for one, am amazed. I, for one, am happy. I can't fathom on how beautiful this is. Ladies and gentlemen, this comic has now come to an end. I'm glad you joined us. Please like and subscribe to the channel for issue number 5 that will be coming out in a few weeks. I will do my best to be up to date and keep them coming for you all. Thank you and have a good day.